Let's go, family. What's up? I'm really happy to be here with you guys. Let's start this thing up. How are you guys? Let's see that chat. I want to see that chat active. Where's the people here? Already, you drink your coffee? You have some gasoline? Let's start the day. And it's gonna be a good day. I can feel it. The markets are special today, and I'm going to be talking about NQ and gold and a little bit of fundamentals. Also, will be looking at the order flow Bookmap chart. So today is gonna be a really good day. So where are my legends? I see my legends are there. Where are the people? Where are you watching me from? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel so we can have more of this. So let me start with my sponsors. So we have Fanatics, we got TradeSella, awesome software. You can use the code CF to get a discount on Fanatics. I think TradeSella. You can follow Market Journal. So these are our sponsor. They are gonna be show up on the screen too. So if you need anything, just follow those links and use this code. From Europe, Pakistan, North Carolina. That's awesome. From Puerto Rico, yeah, my hometown. From Puerto Rico. TradeSella CF20 for a 20% discount off from TradeSella. Is an amazing tool. I use it as my personal journal, so I can have my statistics. This is so great. So let's start with this. We got a special day today. It's crazy. Like, look this. Sunday open with a 200 points plus gap. This is just crazy. Now we saw the CPI numbers coming up better than we thought, and now we are seeing like the institutions are getting really bullish. But this is the thing. From the perspective that I'm seeing everything, like, okay, we still have the government close. We still have missing information, but I might be getting a pullback, or soon, maybe today or tomorrow. We're gonna have sell the news scenario, and then have a buy the news setup. I think we are going to finish the year pretty much bullish because of stationality. Post electoral years are bullish. So I think we might end up this year going up. Doing all-time highs, but this maybe gave us a scenario where we want to buy the dip. We want to wait for those discount and then get in with the move. With the momentum, with the volume. And today is kind of special because we don't have any major news today. So I don't expect anything crazy to happen today during the session. Actually, because tomorrow's is the funds rates, we might see a liquidity manipulation scenario, like liquidity engineer scenario before the funds rates. And because we all are expecting a rate cut, we have like a 97% of probability of a rate cut. It's a positive news, but the market already pricing that. So I'm not like very bullish with the news. I think we might have a sell the news scenario. Have you heard the buy the rumor, sell the news? I think the market have already pricing that rate cut. It already priced in the data that the CPI are lower than expected, and that makes a setup for me. We don't want to be trapped. We want to flow with the market. If you understand, we don't want to beat the market. We want to flow with the markets. So what I'm expecting today. So today, probably we are going to have a buying day. We got a lot of volume, and what I would like to see is a manipulation of the lows. Maybe I'm so sorry. Okay, now I can see my lines. Okay, right there. Maybe a manipulation of these lows. Maybe tapping into an area here in 4 hours. Maybe this for rally up. It's crazy because since the open, there are only being like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4-hour candles just going up. It's really crazy. It made a little pullback on the Asian session, and then on the London session, it gains all the strength back up. So we might see the price getting a bit higher because of the psychology of the market. When the price are up, people want to short, and that's when they get trapped. And when the price go lower, like, people want to buy, and that's when they get trapped. So what I would love to see, and will make a perfect day for me, if the price tries to manipulate the London lows, but it failed to displace, we see that the price, it fails to break, and then we can have a nice setup to the buy side. We also might have a accumulation day. Is a day previous the funds rates. It's crazy. The 2 times that I've been streaming are days previous a major news, and those days are not the best for trading, but we can certainly find some good setups in this kind of scenario. So we can see that the ES is behaving the same way, so we are correlated. And the gold, look, the gold, man. The gold is having a hard time, So if the markets are bullish, the gold, it might be still correcting because people are hoping into more risk asset, as there are a huge probability of more rate cuts in the futures, and the CPI, came just fine. Right now, the employment data, that is the one that is missing. I don't think that it will affect much on the decisions, because even if we have lower employment, like more claims of disemployment, I think this overall is bullish because it's deflationary. When we have low employment, it's deflationary. When we have high employment, that's a more inflationary side. But I don't think even a bad news right now is going to affect if the CPI keeps showing the weakness. Is keep showing like lower than expected. That will be just fine. So let's see the VIX. The VIX, this is there. I have found a pattern here with the VIX, and it's really interesting because you can see in the VIX doesn't move like in a structural way. VIX is more like the heart beating, like electrocardiograma. Yo no sé cómo se dice eso en inglés. I don't know how you say that in English, but it's like the heart beating. You just go up and down, but it has few levels that the price reacts. And I have seen that every time that price touch that 28, 29 line, it just go back to the 15 level, to that 15 flat level, 1490, and then in that place it could just react, or it can go lower to the 12 and 11 area. If the VIX it keeps going lower, the price it will keeps going higher on the SP and the NQ, because the volatility is less, and that will make easy to institutions to add more positions to the buy side, and that I'm always watching the VIX. Is like the fear and greed index of the indices. So what I want to see, I have an alarm on the 15 level, because if the price go that way, we might have a reaction, and that can give us a sell on the short term. Maybe that could give us a good short setup on the ES and the NQ. As I say, there's nothing going on today, nothing big, so I'm not pretty, I'm not expecting anything big to happen on the session. We got the Richmond, but that doesn't like impact the market as other major news. But tomorrow is the funds rates. The funds rate are at 2 p.m. So tomorrow AM session on the NQ and ES is going to be slow. A liquidity engineering scenario. Then at 2 p.m. we're gonna see big move. We're going to see that volume getting stronger. So today we want to be more cautious. We want to be more selective. Also, we don't want to be greedy. When I have a good expansion scenario, I like to let my runners win. I want to let my winners run. I'm so sorry, I said it backwards. So right now, in this kind of scenario, I'm not looking for those big move. I'm just looking for short move. Maybe I have a 1 or 2, and then I'm out of the market. I'm not looking for a big move, because tomorrow is funds rate, and there's a huge probability that we're going to see maybe an accumulation today, a liquidity engineering scenario. And if we are going to see a sell the news scenario tomorrow, we might see a new range created today, a high and a low, and then we are going to see some manipulation tomorrow before the news, and then we're going to see the big move at 2 p.m. So I don't know if you have any question that I can read on the chat. If you have any question, I'm here to answer. There's a Bookmap, please. Yeah, so you want to see the Bookmap. And it's the perfect time because the price is rocketing. You can see all those big aggressors getting in. They are hunting for liquidity. They might be looking for this area of liquidity on the 26,100. Is the biggest zone of liquidity. That's a passive accumulation, and that's an institution that have some resting orders over there. But this is also big institution getting in. You can see the volume. There's 471 contracts only in that bubble. They are getting like pretty furious. You can see the volume. They are sustaining the movement. They are over the point of control and over the VWAP. Every time that you see the VWAP moving towards the volume, that is a clear indication that the price might continue to go up. In the moment that the VWAP is just a flat line, we might have a pullback. But if we see the VWAP like going directional, it will be a clear sign of continuation. So right now we are seeing a big move, and it's really early. There's almost half an hour for the open, and so this is good. We might have good volume to do things. Let me check. I want to show you how the where's my here. I want to show you how the VIX reacts when this happen. You can see when the VIX goes down, we're going to see big move to the upper side. So I'm always watching the VIX because we got a nice negative correlation between the NQES and the VIX. So on the Bookmap, what I like about the Bookmap is that I can see the volume on real time. I don't have to speculate that there's liquidity on a high or a low. I want to tell you, like, people say, okay, there's a liquidity on that high, and it might have liquidity and it might have not. With Bookmap, you can see if there is liquidity resting in that area, and that will validate your point of interest. And you can see the momentum. You can see when the institution are getting in with nice volume, and you want to follow them. You want to follow that momentum. So for my strategy, what I do is I want to wait for the open. I want to see a puck flip. Like, if I want to buy, I want to be over the point of control. The point of control is an average measurement of the session range volume profile, and it's used as a support and resistance level. So if I want to buy, I want to be over that point of control, and if it retests that level, that will be just nice. Also, if I have a nice breakout of a previous level, I can like draw a horizontal line where I had liquidity. Like right here, you see that we had a nice zone of liquidity that was taken here, and that zone can be used as a support. That could be a nice break and retest scenario. If we have like the volume delta, the aggressors on my favor, I got the structure, and I got this path of less resistance to the upper side, that's a clear sign to buy, because you are buying towards the path of less resistance. The price is going to move more clearly and freely to that area, if you understand. So that's how I use the Bookmap. I just wait for those break and retest scenarios, but as a personal rule, I wait for the open, because on the open we tend to see manipulations. We tend to see a lot of volume getting in the markets, and I don't want to be trapped. I want to flow with the markets. I want to see like they show me their hands, and then I can make some decisions. What are you look of today? I would love to buy, man, but right now with this big buy, now I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm just going to wait for the open so we can have more information about what the price is doing. If you can see, like we have this huge candle, 15-minute candle. So in the Bookmap, we are seeing this peak. This is where the zone of liquidity was taken, and it might be a zone where the price can react. Let me just 1 second. Okay, this might be a reacting point for a continuation. This is not my favorite scenario because it's a little bit more aggressive and overall more risky. But this is if we have a close on 15 minutes, it's clearly a displacement. So we might see the other candle touching up this area and then going up. I want to wait if the price retract to this area. I'm going to go to the lower time frames. I'm going to see my bookmap, and I've seen my confluence to get into buys. I will take a buy, like for real. As you see, the prices is still going up. It's clearly like the price wants to take that liquidity on the 26,100 area. If the price, check this, if the price take that liquidity area and then it flips the point of control, let's say the price take that liquidity and then it goes below the point of control and retest it as a resistance, that will be a sell signal. That if that happens, I would like to take a sell toward the lows, the London lows, and that will be a really nice trade. I'm not expecting a big move today. As I say, tomorrow is funds rates. We might see an accumulation. Maybe this is the height of the day, and we are going to make a new range for tomorrow. And that's what I'm just watching. I'm not trying to predict the markets. I'm just trying to flow with them. What up, AB? Bendiciones, Sergio. Hello, traders. What's the chance of going to 100? There's a pretty big chance. Like I see that there's a lot of volume. We are losing volume right now. You can see it. We are losing volume, but still, if the price respect this zone right here, it can still go up. It can still go up. Yeah, the gold. Let's check the gold. I don't have the bookmap for the gold because I only have the CME data because I mostly trade index. I don't trade gold, but I have students that loves gold, and for real, gold is in a very very dangerous area, and the gold is reacting to a point of interest. It might go lower to this area because this is a key level, but still, it's pretty dangerous right now. It might still go low to this area and then react, to the upper side. But for what I'm seeing, like, you have to be careful, because when gold says that it wants to buy, it just go crazy. At the same time, when it says it's going to sell really, really hard. So be careful, guys. Yeah, in the 1 hour, this area looks interesting. That apex could be a nice reaction point, and I think it is on the discount area. Yeah, it is on the golden ratio area. So I would like to watch for this zone and what happened there. My main focus when I'm looking for a trade is how the price react with a previous low or a previous high. I want to see if there is a reaction with volume or if there is not volume at all, because I think we sometimes miss that the easiest part of trading is almost always like forgot, and it's volume. Volume tells you everything. If you have volume crossing a previous high area, that is telling you that the price want to go up. it confirms you continuation, if you understand, right? But if you don't have enough volume to break some the price might go down to look for more liquidity to then try to break out. That's what I like the fail to display setup. Like let's see, let's say the price go down here to the London lows, but it doesn't close below. It's just a wick and then it close above the lows. This is a clear buy signal, because what the price did is it went to grab for some liquidity and then it's going to expand. Now that it have all the necessary buys, sometimes institutions need big liquidity to fill big orders, and as we see on the open, I want you to understand, when we see gaps like this, these are orders over counter orders OTC, and these are institutional orders that move the price on the weekend, and then that tells us a lot about the intentions of the dealers. So when I see the things like this, people are like, they always want the price to fill the gap, but when it's this big, I just try to go, towards the volume, and I don't want to go against the volume. A menos until I had a clear confirmation to sell to that area. We have like 10 minutes to the open. I have seen a request to watch for BTC, Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin on the weekend had a nice rally. Let me check. Let me see. Yeah. So this is the thing about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is reacting in a very important area. This is what it says, zona uno. It means zone one. Zone one. Zona uno. That's my first zone of interest. If the price respect this zone, it might keep going up. We might see another leg up. If the price loses that area and it went below, we have another zone, another good zone, and it's still bullish. Like if the price goes to this 90 area, for me, it's still bullish because it's still doing a higher low, and it's going to a discount zone. There's a lot of money that will get in the market if the price goes here. So even though if the price goes below this area, below the 50%, and it goes to this critical zone, I'm still bullish. We can see a nice rejection here, and then the price can go up. But for now, we are seeing a nice rejection of that key level. So what we want to see is the price inverting this area. We need a close with volume above the 19 zone. We need a nice close above the area, and that will confirm us the continuation to the upper side. That's what I have from Bitcoin right now. I'm not that into crypto anymore. I just buy Bitcoin, when it's cheap, and I sell when it's high, buy low, sell high. I'm not from India. I'm from Puerto Rico. I know I look like I'm from India, I'm really proud of it, you know. I like my skin, but I'm from Puerto Rico. I might have a family. I don't know. Puerto Rico is a big mix of everything. Spanish, Africans, and Europeans. So we got a big mix, you know. Geraldo, you know, brother. Geraldito. Yeah, in the last stream, they say that I look like maybe a rapper from India. I don't know what was the name. It was funny because when I see the picture, say, oh my god, I have a doppelganger in India. Yeah, I see the weekly on the NQ, and as you said, the price. Okay, if we see the price in terms of cycles, the next thing that it should happen is a low. We need a correction, but the thing is that when the volumes is there, you don't want to fight against the volume. If I see volume getting in from sellers, oh, I would love to sell. I'm a bear myself, so I would love to sell. But right now, the big volume is on the aggressor side, on the buyer's aggressor side. So you don't want to fight against the volume until it's not there anymore. But the volume is right now supporting the buyers. If you see the volume, you don't see sellers. You can see here, there are no sellers. Even the delta, the volume delta, that is so you can understand, the volume delta is the sum of the sellers aggressors and the buyers aggressors, and the numbers. What is telling us is who is in control of the market in that moment. And right now we had a 2,300 volume delta positive. That means that more than half of the movement is controlled by the buyers. You don't want to sell in that kind of condition because you are going to get trapped. You are going to get ripped off. So what I want to see is that volume delta getting thinner. And then I want to see sellers getting in the market, and then I sell. Because as you said, we need to sell. We need to have a correction here, but that will happen only when the volumes aligns with that. Raftar. Yeah, you have to teach me some words. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. You have to teach me some words I'm struggling with English right now, so I can learn anything. No, I take trade, but I'm waiting for the open. As I say early, one of my rules is wait for the 9:30 open, and then I find positions before that with the volume. Oh yeah, stay around. And actually, I take trades on the chart, so you are going to see my live P&L. Right now, I'm trading with two accounts. I have an Apex account and a Peep Traders funding account. So I'm trading with both, one $250 account and one $200,000 account. Right now, I'm trading with $450,000. So yeah, I trade. I trade. I'm just waiting for the moment, I think the one of our main tools as traders is having patience. Wait for your setup. Don't try to get in. Just wait for everything to align, and then what's my risk management? If you're talking about the position sizing, I'm using around a 0.25 or 0.50% of the account. From, I don't know, I use really small percentage, but I compound it, on the accounts. In the CFD accounts, I tend to use a little bit higher because of the rules. I use a bit higher percentage, but it's still really controlled. I've been trading for 5 years now. Thank you, brother. So, I still might be having wait a minute. We are almost at the open, and I see a recalibration of the point of control, and this is interesting. But it's still a lot of sellers, a lot of buyers. I'm sorry, getting in. So they use it as a support. And now we are going to see the fireworks. Thank you, Ahmad. Thank you, brother. Let me put my charts on the 1 minute. So to be sure, can you hear the music, right? Nice. Well, we are seeing the volume. There's the open. A nice absorption of that movement. There's no music at all? So the price is going to react with a level of liquidity right here on the 26,100, as I told you earlier. This is going to be a point of interest right now. I'm going to hop into the charts. I'm gonna take a buy here. I have my stop loss here. I'm gonna target for a 1 to 2, but I really don't like this trade a bit much because it's really we got the liquidity zone here that can act as a resistance. So if we see a close below that 50% area, we are just going to close. We're going to take that loss, a small loss. 123. We got a point of control here. If he's respecting this, I'm okay. It's breaking below. Yeah, it break below the point of control. So if it doesn't gain again, yeah, it's going down. Already the first loss live. But it was a control loss. I lost $360. We are okay. Let's see if it confirms. It just break the point of control. It didn't use it as a support as I thought, and it didn't take the 26,100 level. So we might be getting lower. You see, it breaks. I thought it was going to respect, but it just break. You see how the volume delta went down almost a half? The buyers are losing strange. I'm gonna take a buy here again. If the price rejects this area, I'm gonna take a buy here. But only if it rejects the point of control. Wow, this is getting really slow. Low volume. Yeah, that is what I want to see. Retest it and you said, no, don't break it. Yeah. I have it right there. It did get slow there. Yeah, it did get really slow. I have that area marked there as a possible resistance area. It reacts with that area like really good. Have patience. Let's see. Do you call for value gap point of control? No. Point of control is this yellow line right here. I'm sorry, I was. Oh, God, what I did. Okay, point of control is this yellow zone right here. Is the average of the session range volume profile. If the point of control is getting respect, the price is going to tend to go higher. You know, they are looking for liquidity. I think the main interest right now is still the 26,100 level. It's a bit slow. I don't like when the price behave this way. I don't like the price to be that slow. But let's go. If I see volume getting in, like I might run this bit a little bit more. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna protect this order because of the low volume. I think they might be like inducing sales early, so they can take them out. You can see in the bookmap there's a lot of liquidity on this upper area. So once the price grab that liquidity, we might see a pullback. So they're maybe inducing sales early, and then they will move, toward that level. Still, I'm going to protect my capital as I say in the first stream. My main target, as a professional trader, is not to make money, is to protect my capital, protect my accounts. So there's a low volume scenario right now, and I don't want to be overexposed, to risk. So I'm gonna protect my capital. I will happy finish my day with that 300 loss. And if go to my TP, it will be awesome. So let me see if I have questions here in the chat. As you say, the price is the apex. Exactly. It is the apex. Let me see, you're good. Let's see, it's good. To me, honestly, it's going down. Yeah, it might go down after the liquidity taken. Right now, actually, it's doing a sell setup, so it could go down from here, right, for you, if the price respected area. But I don't see enough sellers. I don't see enough selling volume right now. The volume is getting in. I called it. The volume is getting in right now. Check this out. Another calculation of the point of control. This recalculation might be might be a sign of a reversal. If it breaks below and it uses as a resistance, it will go lower. No, it will go lower. When this happens on that high area, it definitely goes lower. Yeah, break even on this one. We still have a chance because we protect ourselves with this one. Yeah, one loss, one break even. See, but the price haven't. Let's see now if it confirms this sell right here. If we use this as a resistance, we might get into a nice sell right there. You use this as a change in state of delivery. You might get a continuation here. This is crazy. Look what they are doing. This is market manipulation. They are engineering liquidity. Now they recalculate the point of control to this area. This might push the price lower, but if it breaks to the upper side, it will flip. Wow, it drops. Really drops. Now this is the volume that I want to see to get into a sell. But I want to see it continue. This is the kind of volume. That's great. It was a nice area to get into a continuation sell, but it didn't tap. Just by a tick. It didn't tap. But look this. Remember what I told you about the volume? Now we are seeing a lot of seller aggressors getting in. From 2,000 to 300 is still positive, but the number is clearly bearish because more than 2,000 volume lecture just went out. So the sellers are getting a lot of strength right now. Yeah, it's like I think we're going to accumulate like pre FOMC. That's right, Geraldo. Let's see how it reacts to this level. The This was the main zone that I was telling you guys. It could act as a support. Yeah, the price want to sell, and the bulls are like getting real strong. Like they are holding the price, they are defending the price. But look, right now the path of less resistance is toward the downside. So now I want to sell to this area, but I need a clear setup. I just don't want to sell from any area. I need a setup. But the bulls are like they are really protecting the area. So low volume. Let's see. Okay. This 3 minute fair value up will be nice. We are tapped in. This could be it. Whoa! Oh my god! Do you guys see that? That was crazy. Even the Bookmap could not read that. That was a huge manipulation. That was crazy. They're inducing the sellers, bro. This is so crazy. That's what I don't like. The days previous a major news event like CPI or FOMC. I don't like to trade those days because of this kind of behavior. As I said, look, they are accumulating in the same area. This is not directional. This doesn't have a bias. This is just liquidity engineering at its finest. Like, oh my god. Now we have a huge jump on the volume. Just when we were getting more bearish, the bulls getting with a lot of strange. So let's see how it react with this level. Let me change to the charts. We want to see how it reacts with this level. This is crazy for you. I'm ready to pull the trigger. I'm going to buy there. If you take me out in this one, I'm gonna call it a day. Like it's just going to manipulate to both sides. 1, 4, 7. Estamos ahí. If you can see, the price is over the point of control. It retests the point of control. It's using it as a support. We got a lot of volume getting in from the buyers, so it's supposed to continue. We still have that big liquidity on the 26,100 level. That's the main target right now. That's what I'm getting in that buy. But if we just manipulate to the downside right now, I'm just gonna call it a day because it's going to be a liquidity engineering scenario for the day, and I don't want to be trapped in this kind of bullshit. Oh my god. Trading is boring for real. Like, as soon as you did your part as a trader, you did your analysis, you get in your position, there's only waiting. Yeah, we got a big movement from the bigs to the upper side. Uh-oh, not good. Again, they recalibrate the point of control. This is no good. This could push down the price. If it doesn't stay above the 50% of that area, I'm gonna close, and I'm gonna close for the day, because this is some awful price action today. Let's give away. Really soon. Really soon. We're getting that giveaway. let's give away. So what time it is? What time it is? What time it is? It's just 10. Huh? Ah, we're just opening the 10 a.m. That's right. Give away some coffee. I might. Just take that liquidity, brother. You want to take that liquidity? I don't know what you're waiting for. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Let me check what we are giving away today. Again, they recalculate the puck. I don't like that. If you see, just check the whole session. It has been kind of weird. They are recalculating, and when you see things like this, it's not good for the price action. It's not going to move in a structural behavior. It's just going to be choppy. Exactly. I don't like this kind of market behavior. When you see things like this, just step away. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. If the price close below my 50% on the stop loss, I just cut that loss, and I will be done for the day because it's crazy today. A lot of accumulation. There's no direction whatsoever. So we got nice liquidity on the upper side, but I don't know why the price is just not going there. So yeah, it might be better to just close and finish for the day. Just waiting the confirmation. Yeah, so we are giving away today one Apex account and one Funded Next account. So to enter to the giveaway, remember you have to use exclamation join, but just one time, because if you do it twice, you will be automatically disqualification, bro. I don't know how to say that in English. How do you say that? Disqualified. I'm so sorry. So we are giving away an Apex account and a Funded Next account. So right now, just put the exclamation join so you can enter the giveaway, and we are going to still be here waiting if this price is going to our side or to our stop loss. It's making us suffer right now, pretty much. I'm gonna give you some minutes so you can enter the giveaway. How much people are right now on the stream? I can see it. No. So let's go, let's go. $200 people on the stream. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty nice. Again, another move of the point of control. The volume is really unstable. When you see that the volume, it means the volume is really unstable, and that's why it's getting like, it's really choppy. We're seeing the piano over there on the chart. The piano pattern. The thing is that the price hasn't invalidated my idea. It's still respecting that 50% area, so that's why I'm still open. As soon as the price closes below this 50% area, I'm gonna cut that loss. It's accumulating like really hard. Geraldo Barrera. Let's go. Let's go. This is a great day for real. Like, I'm enjoying this so much. Tomorrow I will be here again. So today I'm covering my friend Marco, but tomorrow I will be here again. So just don't be frustrated if we don't want today. Tomorrow will be a good day. Tomorrow is funds rate, so the AM session may be a little bit sketchy. I'm not gonna lie, but I hope it have a better price action, at least in the open, than this, because today has been like really crazy. So I think we are ready to do the giveaway. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so give me 1 second so I can put all the names. Give me 1 second so I can put everything on the list. Okay, we are ready to do the giveaway. Let's go. I want to see some fire in that chat. I want to see some fire. Where's the people at? Let's go. You ready, right? Yeah, so let's go. Okay, right now, let's do it. Let's do this. So first, we are going to give away the funded next account. So good luck to everyone. I'm going to spin this wheel and let's see. Remember, you have to be in the chat to be able to claim your prize. So let's do it. And the winner is Toyota Supra. MK4, my favorite. Supra, is Supra in the chat? I want to see Supra. Where is Supra? You have to respond on the chat. Supra, where is Supra? I don't see. Interesting. We might see another Supra there. Okay. Awesome. So you have to open a ticket on the Discord so you can claim your prize. Look, Supra is over there. Awesome. So remove Supra. So now we are giving away the Apex account. The Apex account. Who wants to win that Apex account? Let me see that chat. Let's go. I mean, Celica. The Supra is better, bro. The Technica brothers from Puerto Rico. The Hyundai Civic. Honda Civic. I'm sorry, Hyundai. I'm not a car guy, bro. So let's go for the Apex account. Good luck, everyone, and let's do it. And is Pedro Esteves. That's a Latin. Pedro Esteves. J. Pedro Esteves. Where is Pedro? Peter, where is Pedro? I want to pass. Don't be like that, brother. Where is Pedro Esteves? Is Pedro Esteves here? You have to. Look, it's there. J. Pedro Esteves is right there. You just win that Apex account. You have to open a ticket on the Discord so you can claim your account. So abre un ticket en el Discord de ChartFanatics para que entonces puedas reclamar. So awesome. So let's continue. This was really nice. Let's see what is happening with our trade. Oh, he is still here. He's still accumulating. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes more, and then I will just be done for the day. Shopping markets, don't like it. So far we had a nice risk management, so the loss is really small on the account right now. I think less than 0.5%. So we might see the close below that 50% area because the price just break the point of control to the downside, and that might be the sign to close this trade. I still respect him. This is the moment when we need a tweet from Trump. We need a tweet. Like, yes, everyone, I'm having this wonderful meeting with Xi Jinping from China. We are getting into a nice agreement. No more tariffs. And the market will blow. So this is the kind of behavior of the market. Every time that we are in the, waiting for a major news event. This past day has been kind of crazy with the news. We got the government closed. We don't have the employment data. We didn't see an NFP this month, and it might affect the November NFP lecture too. So it's been a crazy a crazy month, from the fundamental perspective. So this kind of behavior is pretty normal from the markets. They are trying to establish a zone to defend it, so they will generate that liquidity. So when the news come out, they will have the necessary liquidity to do that big movement. I don't know if you have any question about my strategy and about the markets. So yeah, hit the like button, please subscribe, share. Tomorrow I will be here with you guys again. Go to the Discord channel. In my channel, I have been sharing a lot of value over there. I just share a PDF of the 5 major teachings of the book of Peter Castle, the Zen Trader. Is a really nice work that I did. I did it for my student in Spanish, and I just translated for you guys, so you can go there and learn some things. I have an analysis, fundamental analysis for this week too. So in the Discord, if anytime if you have a question or something, just feel free to tag me and ask me, and I will respond. So the thing is, I always use big accounts. That's what I use. Okay, now this is the signal. Yeah, I'm out. I'm done for the day. The price closed below. That's my rule. If the price closed below that 50% area, even though if the price now reverses and go to the TP, I'm happy with my decision of cut losses. I learned from the market maker, from the market wizard, that you have to cut losses fast and let the winners win. Today we didn't have a winner. We have a stop loss, a break even, and then now I cut that trade off. So I use big accounts. So for me, it's easier to manage the NQ than the MNQ. Just for the sizing, I tend to use 1 to 2 contracts only. I always go to this number. This is the tick numbers, and I multiply. If I have 2 NQ, it will be $600, $670 that I'm risking, over there. So that's how I calculate my position. I don't use trailing that much because I'm always looking like for a 1 to 2. They are really short trades. So only if I have like a big move, I like to trail on structural levels. So every time that the price do a new high or a new low, I will move my trailing. And as I say, I use a low risk on my position. I have a 250 account, and $600 is less than 0.5%. It's like a 0.30% of the account. It's a really low risk. And for me, that's the way to go. Low risk, but multiple accounts. It will do the trick. So what I'm doing right now, I have multiple accounts connected in my TraderVate. I connect one account to the trading view, and I trade from the TraderVate, and it will reflect on the trading view, so you can see what I'm doing on my TraderVate. So today we didn't have a winning day, but we got a lot of knowledge. I really hope tomorrow will be different. I'm not that helpful, because it's the Fed, the rates cut, the funds rates. I'm sorry, the FOMC, but still, we're going to be objective, and we are going to have a nice analysis and lecture of the markets. And if we find an opportunity, we are just going to take it. So thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share this so we can still grow as a community, and we can have more like this. So to the next time, thank you very much to be here, and hope to see you tomorrow. Bless everyone.